everyone, just coming on to answer some quick questions that I had received. And first of all, I want to say thank you for all the nice comments I've gotten on the why part 2 video, and a lot of understanding and feeling me on that whole hair and energy thing. And so I appreciate all the comments that I've gotten on that one. And to those who had expressed that perhaps I wasn't, or I'm not being patient with this set of locks, I apologize if my responses may have seemed a little snappish. It's just that being a feely, emotional person that I am, it's kind of hard for me to have somebody telling me how I feel when I think I know how I feel, and that's kind of how I was taking it. And and that's your opinion. That's fine. If I had thought about the back combing method, I probably would have started these locks with that method and wouldn't have even put the twist in. But at the time, it was just really important for me to A, start my locks, and B, 2-strand twists were the only way that I knew that I could manipulate my own hair myself and do it. But then after looking at the back combing method, I was like, that would probably get me closer to what I was trying to, the effect that I would like my mature locks to have, than the twist. And so that's all it was. So to me, it was just like, calling a person who decides they want to start sister locks, calling them impatient because they have sister locks. That almost was what it was kind of boiling down to me. But or whatever method a person decides to try to start their locks with, and calling them impatient for starting it that way. And but that may not have been your intentions at all, and it's just been what you were perceiving. But just wanted to say, thank you for looking out, because I'm sure it was said in a positive light of, trying to, I guess, prevent me from doing things that would be counterproductive to my locking process. But this is, where it's going to be, and I'm happy with it, and we'll go on from here. I've gotten questions about how I wear my hair to work, and I basically, the way I look when I come on YouTube is how I wear my hair. For work, I may just put a little decorative bobby pin. Like I have some bobby pins that have like little flowers on them or things like that you can get at like Forever 21 or some little place like that. I may like put one of those in the front, and that would be it. Or something like this, where I kind of put it up in this high, wild kind of ponytail. I'm showing you my shower. You don't want to see my shower. But yeah, so that's how I basically wear it to work. I don't have a corporate job. I work for my local government. So, I'm not that much in the eye of the public. I have a good job, but it's not really that in public type job. And other than I don't go to work with my arm out. So I usually wear an Oxford shirt or a button-up shirt or a long sleeve shirt. But the hair is generally out, and for me it's all about how I polish up everything else. Like if I just wear the hair out, but I have on my earrings, I have on my lip gloss, I may not necessarily put on all makeup to go to work, but as long as the rest of my outfit is together, then I feel like you can't say anything about my hair, because as evident by the other parts of me, it wasn't like I just rolled out of bed and said, hey, I'm coming to work. So that's my spin on it. People who work for more of a corporate place or places where they would be in the front of the public more, you could still probably do it, but the other polishing factors would really have to be on point. Like if I had to do more in front, being in front of the client or our patrons more, then I would probably really like have my makeup on every day. And some days I'm very minimum to maybe just mascara or maybe some eyeliner or maybe even just lip gloss and that's it. But if I was, in front of the people all the time, then I would probably, just make sure that I had other parts of me, that other outer exterior shell was a little more polished than what my hair was. But I understand not everybody has those kind of options, and once these get a little settled where I would feel more comfortable with manipulating them to style them, then I'll get on and show what kind of ideas I have in my mind right now for what I could do with thicker locks. I'm kind of really excited to be a representation of what can be done with thicker locks. There are some, I'm rambling, my sentences is like on, but anyway, there's some sisters on here with some gorgeous thick locks, and I really think there needs to be more of us, so that maybe those that are thinking of starting locks could think of the thicker or the free-form locks as being as beautiful as those manicured and twisted up every 2 weeks, non-frizzy, non-fuzzy locks, too. So I'm happy to be a part of that particular bin in the lock family, I guess is what you could call it. So yeah, so that's how I wear my hair to work, just like this, and usually, but I've been blessed with a nice job that doesn't require me to necessarily look a certain way. The other question that I received was about, I believe this is a gentleman, and his hair was dry, and he was using the Jamaican Mango line products, and for me, I don't particularly care for those products. It seems like a lot of people on YouTube use them and they seem to be, okay, but I don't particularly care for them. I think they have too much stuff in it that in the long run will end up causing buildup. I mean, you may be fine now and your hair may be looking good for longer than what any other thing may do, but in the long run I think that they could pose some problems. And what I would recommend for a person who uses those things is that they stop and they do clarify, be it with Suave or Giovanni or apple cider vinegar, or using a regular or sea breezing. One time I helped out a sister. We sea breezed her locks up, and then I boiled water and just kind of dunked her locks in it, and then we did a regular wash to kind of really get out some of the buildup, because a lot of times buildup can make your hair feel hard. The battery died, and then I had to go out. So yeah, so it's the next day. And but back on the subject of the hair. So if you clarify your hair, really make sure you get out any buildup and the hair still feels hard, then I would recommend doing a hot oil treatment. And some good oils would be, just your plain olive oil, coconut oil. There's commercial hot oil products that you can also buy. But I would do that, put them on the locks, put them on your scalp, let it sit, with some heat for some time, and then wash that out. And to me, because, locks is hair, and I think a lot of times maybe we don't think about treating it the way you would treat hair. And sometimes I think that's where we run into the problem, is that we don't, give it all of those things that we may give loose hair. But yeah, so try those things. Try clarifying good, perhaps giving up the Jamaican Mango and Lime products, and a hot oil treatment, and see what happens. Sorry, some glass broken. There's a piece of glass in my finger. But yeah, that would be my two recommendations. You know, my three recommendations. You know, from my standpoint. Let's see. I'll probably come back and do another video on my skin care regimen because I get asked that quite a bit too. But on a side note, look what I did. I made my first hat. Well, I mean, I've been crocheting since I was about 9, but this is the first time I actually made a hat, you know, for myself, for my locks. So, yeah, have any questions, you know, put them in the comment section, send me something in my inbox, and I will try my best to get right on it.